Hi, this is Stephanie with Seriously Smart Technologies, and today I'm going to show you how to update your profile, or conversely, to hide it if you are not a biofeedback practitioner. So this is how you do that. First, you're going to want to log in and come down to this top arrow in the top right corner. Click on the down arrow, click on Public Profile. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to hide your profile. So if you're not a biofeedback practitioner, you may just want to go ahead and hide that profile. So click on Edit Profile and come all the way down to the bottom and click on Profile Privacy. Here you can click on Make Profile Private and Set to Private, and that'll completely remove your profile from our practitioner directory. If you change your mind at any point, you can always come back in and click on Make Profile Public and Set to Public, and that will re-elevate it. Of course, once you've done that, you're going to want to come up here and actually update your profile. So the most important thing in your profile is the display name. The display name is what gets searched when anyone searches for a keyword within the public directory. So here you're going to want to make sure you include your name, your city, your state spelled out, and potentially even your area. You may want to include that you do virtual quantum biofeedback sessions. All of these key phrases can be put into the display name. So give it some thought and update your display name, making sure you are spelling things out and not using abbreviations. You're also going to want to include a profile image. So make sure you click that profile button and update with a nice picture of yourself. Your title is up to you. Now here in the personal information area, you can fill out all of this data, but what I want you to really pay attention to is these lock icons that are next to each field. In order for this field to be displayed on your profile, you need to make it public. So click on the lock, click on public, and you're going to see it changes to the world icon. Conversely, if you decide you want to hide it, click on it again, change it to private, and it'll turn back into a lock. So each one of these fields you're going to want to fill out. Make sure you're including some way for them to contact you. So a phone number or an email or both, you want to make sure you're including that. You want to list right here if you're accepting new clients, yes or no, just type that in there. If you have a website, make sure you include that as well. And make sure you're copying and pasting the entire URL code, because that'll make it clickable. So don't just put www. Go to your website, go to the address bar, highlight the entire thing. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm on my website. I go up to the address bar, I highlight it, I copy it. I'm going to go back to this page and I'm going to paste it in here, and that'll make sure it gets the entire address, including the HTTPS section. And then of course, you're going to want to make that public. So customize all of this. In addition, we have listed if you do in-person biofeedback or virtual quantum biofeedback. These are two really important fields. Maybe you do both. Maybe you only do one. Fill it out, put yes or no, make it public so people can see it, and that way people will be able to find you. If you do virtual quantum biofeedback sessions, again, you're going to want to make sure you include that in your display name. So at least the word virtual, because that's the keyword that I've asked people to connect with when they want to search in the practitioner directory. We're asking people to search for the word virtual. So that'll bring up anyone who has that keyword virtual in their profile. Same thing with state, etc. You want those keywords to be in your display name. Last but not least, we've got some social links. So if you have any social handles you want to include, go ahead and add them here, and then make sure you, if you want people to see them, make sure you change it to public so everyone else can see that. So this information right here is what is going to end up in the sidebar, and I'll show you a quick example of what I mean by that. So we're going to click on Debbie's profile here, and you can see the sidebar, the overview section. This is where all of these little details that you put in here are going to show up. So that'll show up over here. Your profile will show up here, and any tags you've earned are going to show up here as well. So, if you've earned your SST diploma, if you are bond certified, that'll show up here. If you are not seeing that and you are bronze certified, send me an email with proof of your certification and I can add that tag for you. Also, I want to show you one more section. So once you finish this, you want to click Update Info. And then there's one more really important part. Don't skip this part. It makes your profile really professional. So I'm going to go back to Public Profile so I can see that original page. And in the About section is where you're going to put your biography. So it doesn't have to be dramatic, but you can make it as dramatic as you want to. Remember, this is the first impression you're making on a potential client. So make it really inviting. You can add pictures, you can add videos, you can make this really personalized to showcase your personality, your practice. So if you want some examples, take a look at, again, the profiles that we already have here. You can make them look really nice. And then again, all your badges are going to show up at the bottom here. So make sure you're earning those badges. They give you credibility. So that's how easy it is to update your profile. I hope you'll take the time to do so and let us know if you have any questions. Once you've finished it, send me an email, info@sstoffice.com, and I'll take a look at that and see if there is anything else I would recommend for you. If you've missed anything, I'll give you some pointers. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.